On April 27, 2025, an elderly American pensioner fell victim to one of the largest individual crypto thefts in history. Over 3,500 Bitcoin, worth approximately $330 million, were stolen through a sophisticated social engineering scam. This heist has shaken the crypto world, revealing the increasingly advanced tactics used by cybercriminals to manipulate their victims. You're watching Untold and Unsolved stories, where we dive deep into the world's most intriguing cybercrimes. The victim, a seasoned investor, had been involved in cryptocurrency for years. What seemed like a routine day quickly turned into a nightmare as the scammer initiated contact, posing as a trusted entity. The fraudster communicated through emails, phone calls, and fake websites, carefully manipulating the victim into revealing sensitive information such as private keys and login credentials. The stolen Bitcoin was quickly transferred to a series of wallets, a clear indication that this was no ordinary theft. The funds were dispersed across multiple wallets and exchanges, likely part of a well-coordinated plan to launder the funds and cover the criminals' tracks. The rapid movement of these assets across the blockchain indicated a highly organized operation, designed to make tracing the stolen funds as difficult as possible. As soon as the funds were stolen, ZachXBT, a renowned blockchain investigator, noticed the suspicious transactions and began his investigation. Through a series of detailed analyses, ZachXBT identified two primary suspects involved in the crime: a woman known as Nina, or MO, who operated a scam call center based in Camden, UK, and a technical accomplice referred to as W0RK, who assisted in setting up the website and call infrastructure used to deceive the victim. Both suspects, after being exposed, deleted their social media profiles and attempted to cover their digital footprints. However, their identities had already been tied to the crime through the blockchain analysis conducted by ZachXBT. The scale of the operation pointed to a more significant, organized criminal network, with suspects working in tandem to manipulate their victim. Once the Bitcoin was in the hands of the criminals, they sought to launder the stolen funds. They converted the Bitcoin into Monero XMR, a privacy-focused cryptocurrency known for its anonymity features. This step made it even harder to trace the stolen funds, as Monero transactions are notoriously difficult to follow. To make matters worse, the sheer volume of Monero entering the market caused its price to surge by nearly 50%, from around $200 to over $300 per coin, further complicating the situation. The manipulation of XMR's price illustrated the vulnerability of privacy coins, where low liquidity and large trades can drastically affect the market. This spike in price did not go unnoticed, raising concerns about the role of privacy coins in crypto laundering and their impact on market stability. However, there was a silver lining in the midst of this chaos. Binance, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges, stepped in and froze approximately $7 million of the stolen funds. This action was a crucial moment in the investigation, as it prevented the criminals from completely dissipating the stolen assets. Binance worked alongside ZachXBT and other investigators to track and recover as much of the stolen funds as possible, marking one of the rare instances where a large-scale crypto theft saw some degree of recovery. Despite the freeze on part of the funds, the theft highlighted several critical risks within the crypto ecosystem. First, the use of social engineering techniques shows how vulnerable even seasoned crypto investors can be when targeted with convincing manipulative tactics. The criminals behind this operation didn't need to exploit technical vulnerabilities. They relied on psychological manipulation to gain access to the victim's wealth. Second, the operation's cross-border nature added another layer of complexity to the investigation. With suspects operating from the UK and the funds being laundered through multiple exchanges and wallets across different countries, coordinating law enforcement efforts became a difficult task. The international reach of this scam is a reminder of the need for greater cooperation between law enforcement agencies worldwide. Third, the involvement of privacy coins like Monero underscores the ongoing challenges in tracing illicit funds in the crypto space. While Monero offers enhanced privacy for legitimate users, its use in criminal activities raises concerns about its role in enabling money laundering and other illegal activities. As the investigation continues, there are several important lessons that crypto investors can take away from this incident. First, Always verify the authenticity of communications before sharing sensitive information. Social engineering is a potent tool used by scammers, and being able to spot red flags can help protect your assets. Never trust unsolicited messages or offers, especially those that urge you to act quickly. Second, it's essential to use hardware wallets and multi-signature setups for large cryptocurrency holdings. This additional layer of security makes it far more difficult for thieves to access your funds, even if they manage to steal your login credentials. Third, be cautious of too good to be true opportunities and urgent requests. Scammers often prey on emotions, pushing victims to act quickly without thinking things through. Always take a step back and consider whether the situation seems legitimate before making any decisions. Lastly, enabling all available security features on your exchange accounts is crucial. Two-factor authentication, 2FA, and strong, unique passwords are fundamental safeguards that should never be overlooked. While the suspects behind this heist remain in hiding, the work of ZachXBT and the cooperation of platforms like Binance have brought important lessons to light. The increasing sophistication of crypto scams, combined with the privacy features of certain cryptocurrencies, poses a significant challenge to both investigators and investors. As the investigation unfolds, it's clear that the future of cryptocurrency security will require more advanced tools, greater international cooperation, and an informed public to protect against these ever-evolving threats. If you found this story insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Untold and Unsolved stories for more updates on cryptocurrency security and the ongoing battle to prevent fraud in the digital age.